Let's play a game. Will call it, is it tough or is it toxic? Let's be clear. I don't believe that all jobs that are tough are toxic. Some jobs are just hard, and that's okay. But if you're constantly drained, second guessing yourself or plotting your exit every lunch break, we might be dealing with more than just a challenging environment. Here are 3 signs your workplace isn't just demanding, it's dysfunctional. Lack of transparency. So if information is treated like classified intel, even the basic like how decisions are made, how promotions work, or what's actually going on with the business, you're not in a high-performing org. You're in a trust vacuum, and that's probably deliberate. Micromanagement. If your manager's leadership style looks a lot like babysitting, every detail is controlled, every task is dictated, no room to think or breathe. You're not being managed, you're being smothered. That's not structure, that's control. Blame culture. My personal favorite. Something goes wrong, and instead of fixing the system, everyone scrambles to find a scapegoat. Bonus points if it's always the same person or always someone 2 levels below the real problem. If your workplace is allergic to accountability and addicted to control, it's not you, it's the culture. And yeah, you can do better. Stop overthinking. Or you know what? Don't. Maybe don't stop overthinking, because you know what? That's you. You overthink. You fixate. You do the things. And that's okay. In a world where we are told we are not this, or we're too short on this, or we have too much of this, or there's too much emotion, or there's not enough of this, how about we just take a minute and appreciate that we are our own unique selves and we do things our way, and it's okay to do things your way. You don't have to do it any other way, because only you bring your unique set of skills. Only you can do it your way. So stop trying to make it about somebody else and enjoy just being you. Take a minute to value you. If your job is just exhausting, try these 3 burnout-proof hacks. Nobody needs to know but you. Save this video for later so you can come back and reference it. So the first thing you need to do is mute Slack. So mute it. I know it's so exciting when you get a message, but that's what's killing you. So mute Slack. Put times on your calendar where you don't check Slack or whatever instant messaging platform that you use. The second tip is to make your calendar private. When people have no idea what's going on with your calendar, they are more respectful of your time, and they don't schedule meetings on top of other meetings because they think their meeting's more important. They will always check with you. And the third trick is go through and quarterly revamp all of your meetings. Take yourself out of ones that you are not getting value from. And if there are meetings that you have that could just be an email, send it in an email. Save for later. If your work is constantly picked apart, rewritten, or nitpicked after the fact, you're not imagining it. You're being undermined. So here's how to shut it down professionally. 1, document everything. Decisions, feedback, changes. Date it, keep those receipts. 2, name the pattern, not the person. Say, I've noticed deliverables are getting reworked after approval. Can we align up front to avoid redoing work? 3, ask for specificity. Vague feedback is useless. Say, what exactly isn't working? Direction or execution? 4, loop in a third party. Escalate clarity, not conflict. Try saying, I'm adding such and such manager so we stay aligned. 5, stop over accommodating. If someone's rewriting your work for their own ego, say, hey, I'm happy to clarify, but is this about clarity or just personal style? 6, rebuild trust or exit. If it's chronic, say, it feels like there's a lack of trust in my work. Can we talk about that? And if nothing changes, you're not dramatic. You're done. Find a place that doesn't treat your expertise like a group project. I'm likely going to lose some followers over this, but I can't stay silent any longer.
I am going to help you peek behind the curtain and tell you a little bit about how a lot of these platforms work, and for those of us who post regularly and have followers, how the monetization piece works as well. And I'm doing this specifically in regards to a lot of posts that have been happening about the current state of SNAP benefits in the United States. So if you don't know, and I'm sorry, this video is going to be longer. It's going to be a longer video. Stick with me, 2x it. So for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure you do know, SNAP benefits in the United States are not going to be replenished in the month of November, meaning millions of families are going to go without, right? In the richest country in the world, they are going to go without. And this is unacceptable, plain and simple. But there are a lot of content creators on platforms that are going out and making comments about how these people should have prepared better or differently or whatever. Truly disgusting, deplorable things are being said. But here's the thing, and here's the truth. Though every time you go in and you comment and you rage comment, or you forward it to somebody, or you tell them that they're disgusting humans, they're getting paid. They're getting paid for that. And the more that you do that, this is like the twisted scenario. The more you go in and comment, no matter what your comment is, they continue to have their content pushed in front of more people. Or some of the other creators that are on this platform will go and call them out publicly and tell them how awful they are, which I understand. It's all of our process. We're trying to figure out how to disagree with people, right? But the more that they do that, the more that content gets pushed. So here's what you need to do. If you disagree, or you're so angry that these things are being said, do not engage. That is actually the best way to shut down their content and to harm them, because these individuals may or may not even believe that. They're doing it to get paid. And the more hateful the comments, like the more comments, the more rage that we're putting in there, the more that they're getting paid. So the best way to shut this down and to financially harm these individuals is by not engaging. Now, of course, I'm going to say, share this with others, but it's about how can we shut this down, and how can we stop this